Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Yamamoto, 23 years old. He was a 12th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Count remains at 0-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Giants down in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar hit down the line at first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
standing in, Brian Anderson, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Webb has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. One and 0. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 2-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. A little roller toward the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down. So in now for San Francisco, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit to third, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Isan Diaz. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Jordan Yamamoto, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Addison Russell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball grounded towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Logan Webb. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Joyce is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Harold Ramirez.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next to battle, CL Puig back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Popped him up. Diaz has got it, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Kian Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line towards center field. Villar is there. 2 gone.
The batter. The first baseman. Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1, well below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
The 1-0.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Diaz, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Strike taken up in the zone. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding in, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, drilled right back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Austin Slater, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A pause, and the 0-2 fouled away. The 0-2 offering. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's the 1-2.
Well, that's down.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Jordan Yamamoto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Super.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two and 0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Popped him up. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Now the Giants pitcher, Logan Webb, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Kian Wong.
Ready once again, Kian Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Brad Boxberger, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
33, Brad Boxberger.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Matt Joyce, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Anderson Franco is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Anderson Franco.
Isan Diaz will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
John Birdie will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
John Birdie.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The average coming in 257. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Russell's got it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Slater. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped up. Diaz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Hunter Pence will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 9, Hunter Pence.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pence has launched 250 Major League home runs, a respectable number for just about anybody. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 4-3. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 8. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater's under it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Matt Joyce will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Garcia has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Francisco Cervelli is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 29.
Standing in now, Kian Wong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Bounced foul. It's 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants 4. Into the box now, Isan Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The second baseman, Isan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
To short. Russell has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. Yes, he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Slater's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Brandon Kinsler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Kinsler.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Settling in now, Yomer Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit to short. He's right there. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So striding forward now, Austin Slater. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Chris Shaw will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 83.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Last strike here for the Giants. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a liner. VR is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
6-4 the outcome today. The Fish jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Yimi Garcia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.